Hello again, my friends. You are back on the hill with Toad. And if you think this is an unusual title for a video, it's self explanatory once you see what I'm talking about. While I've been bedridden and such over the last few months or year, uh, whenever I bought something, quite often, this is all mainly from Raven Forge. When I bought things, I tend to always try and get the best value I can, so I'll buy them on the days when they'll have 2-for-1 offers and things like this, or whatever you spend, they'll match it with the same price of something else. And what you see before you are knives that I've picked up over the last say month or so that I've not really paid a lot of attention to. What's happened is, as of the main thing I've ordered, I've had a look at, and swished around with a sword or whatever, knife, and these, which I didn't really want, I've just shoved under the bed and not paid a lot of attention to it and forgotten about, basically. Except, of course, this last one. I did actually order this one purposely because I did like that. But the other 2, 4, 5 have actually just been freebies that I've got from Raven Forge when I bought something. And I didn't realise I had that many of them, but the other day I was clearing out under my bed because I've, there's a bit of a mess under there, and I've got a lot of knives and things shoved under the bed that needed tidying up, all collecting dust, and it's not a place to leave things like that. So I thought I'd just show them you, and I didn't realise I had that many. I've got quite a few fixed blade knives, but most of them are bigger than this. But yeah, so I'll just take these off here, and I'll just go by one by one. This won't be a long video. I just want to show them you more than anything else. There's not really much to say because I don't know that much about them, really. I don't know who Raven Forge gets their knives from. I don't know if they make the forged knives themselves or what. It's just a mystery to me. Okay, first one is... It's filthy as well, aren't they? This is for lovely, lovely hunter. Now these are all of them very, very stout knives. They're very sharp. They do come incredibly sharp. That's a good, decent sized blade, as you can see. Blue handle, but look at that! Isn't that lovely? It's ridiculous that I've had these all this time and not been able to appreciate them. Stupid me. Right, so that's that one. Here's another one. This is a Damascus. Another one, as I say, they're filthy. I need cleaning and they need polishing, and it's a lovely, lovely Damascus folder. You can't really see the design too well because, as I say, I've neglected them. But isn't that nice? I'm saying, like I said, they're all razor sharp. Not as filthy as this, but yeah, so there. We got that one. What else have we got? Oh yeah, another one. Another. These are all classed as hunters, as you can tell. Another one. I need to look it all up, and I'll have to actually go on their site and look at their knives properly. I can't tell you even what the blade material is, other than the fact it's carbon steel and it's a Damascus. I don't know what the wood is. It was a bit of a shock when I found I had this many of them. Like I said, it was ridiculous. That's one of the things about my eccentricity and being an idiot when I buy things. I'm not, that's that thing about buying something in the middle of the night. I'll show you something funny, actually. This happened to me the other day. This came through the post. Now, I remember looking at this on Amazon, but, for the life of me, I don't remember buying it. And this turns up in the post. It's one of these magnetic pick-uppy things with a light on the end. I think it was a great idea. And I remember looking at them, and I used to have something like this many years ago, but it didn't have, it's got lights on it. It didn't have the light, it was just a magnetic picker-upper. But yeah, so I saw this the other day, on whenever it was about a week ago or something on Amazon. Didn't think anything of it. I mean, I remember saving it to my favourites, but it turns up in the post. It delivered, and I don't remember buying it. So I've checked, and yeah, I did buy it, and I did have an email saying, thank you for your order and whatever. But so this is a good example of buying things in the middle of the night when you're off asleep, especially when you're not well and you're not thinking straight. And a perfect example of it, midnight buys. I'm sure we've all done them. I think maybe at some point we should all do a video of things like that. The midnight buys that we forget we've ordered and then they turn up. I'm sure we've all done it. I know I've done it many times. Anyway, put that over there. So, as you can see, so we've got 3 very nice hunters. Any one of these would be worthwhile buying. Any one of them. I can't fault them in any way at all. They're all individually different. There's no 2 of them the same. That's the good thing about them. That's not that one. Here we go. So this is another one. As you see, more of a aggressive, more of a Skinner type thing. Again, very sharp. They've all got, you know, a lot of them have got these mosaic pins and whatever in them. I don't know what they are, pins, I don't know. I mean, these all need cleaning up, and once they're cleaned up, add some oil on the blades and whatever, they'll look wonderful. So I will be doing that. I won't be neglecting them any longer. So we got this one. Only 2 more to go. Let me see which one. Which way around do we? Oh yeah. And this one again, very similar to that one, but this also is a Damascus, and it's also ridiculously filthy. Yes, there's lots of weird and wonderful things hidden under my bed that I didn't realise I'd forgotten that I had. I should say, I didn't know I had them, but forgotten about it. So yeah, so that's that one. Isn't that lovely? That way. Try and get them in a little bit of what's the word? Symmetry. I think that's the right way. Just show you. Yeah. Now the last one I did order. I remember ordering it because I just thought it was fantastic, and I do like it. And it's actually one that I muck around with quite a bit, and that's this one. Yeah, I really, really like this. It feels fantastic in the hand. It's ever so sharp, ridiculously strong. I've used this for opening tinder baked beans and all sorts of wonderful things since I've had it. Well, not tinder baked beans, but I've opened tins of it. And yeah, and that was the last one. I can't remember now. I think it was. I can't remember what the material is for the handle or the steel. But yeah, that was the last one. I did buy this one. I remember buying it, and it only cost me, if I remember right, I think it was £19, which is cheap in anybody's idea. So that is it for now, my friends. Anybody that's going to fall off here and it's probably going to land on my feet and stab me. Let's put it somewhere else. Okay. Forget about symmetry. I can't get this. You know, obviously you can probably realise I do have a bit of OCD. I actually was diagnosed as having ADHD about a year ago, which I was a bit shocked, being the fact I'm 60 years old now. It explains a lot about why some of the things I've done in the past I've done. But to suddenly find out officially got ADHD at 60 years old, they said, "There's anything I can do about it?" I said, "Well, whatever you've done, you've already done over your life. It's a bit late now. There is medication they can give me, but they said I'm so used to being this way now, it's pointless because I've just grown up being this way." Well, you understand what I'm on about. I do ramble on. That's all part of my. I can blame it on that now. Why are you doing this? Oh, because I've got attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Really? Yeah, just found out. But you're 60. That's the kind of thing. I thought it was something only happened with youngsters. And you go out, it went away. And apparently it doesn't actually go away. You just learn to live with it and learn to adjust, which is what I've done. But of course, when I was in Nipper, we didn't have those sort of like keywords, ADHD. The new thing, something was wrong, used to say you're hyperactive and so on, but they didn't actually have the specific thing they could explain. These days, luckily, we do have a proper diagnosis and the proper treatments in place. So children were like me back in the 60s and 70s, missed out on a lot of teaching things because we just didn't have the attention to pay attention. We weren't able to pay attention as much in the class because our brains were running off all over the place on other things. I mean, I remember in one class I used to have, it was a science class, and it was looked out on the playing fields of the school, and I remember quite regularly I used to sit there staring out into the playing fields, counting, always used to do it, counting seagulls, because we used to get a lot of seagulls. We weren't very far, not near the sea, but wasn't that far from the local tip. And of course, you often get seagulls in the tips. And I used to sit there counting them, and just out the window. And then one day the teacher said to me, what are you doing down there? Young Toad will obviously use my name, but what are you doing down there? And I said, I'm counting seagulls, sir. Not a very, very good thing for me to say to the teacher who was trying to teach me, and yeah, things were never the same after that. Obviously, people picked up on it, and I was called the. I won't tell you what they called me, but they did get a name from that. But anyway, that's enough of that. Time's up. I just wanted to show you these wonderful knives I've got, which I say apart from this one, were freebies from the club people at Raven Forge. A few of you already know about that store. If you're in the UK and you, I don't know if they do imports, exports, but if you're in the UK and you need to buy something of sword, it's more swords, daggers, medieval, that kind of thing. It's more that type of stuff rather than knives, folding. They've got a few knives, but not many. But they have a big range of things like for Harry Potter, for Star Trek. I can't think of the other ones that they've got on there. Yeah, but that sort of stuff. But yeah, so if you want to buy yourself a sword or whatever, something to stick up on the wall. And I say recently, I just entered one of these lucky dip things, and I got myself a longsword, Witcher 3 promotional sword, and this thing's huge. I've 420 steel for the blade. I mean, it's finished off, it's really good. I understand it's not like a proper sword, it's probably got the very weak tang on it, which it'll break at the handle if you try to hit anybody, but to look at it is fabulous. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it because I just don't have anywhere to put it. But on the other hand, I've got there's not really anywhere I can sell it on. Yeah, I still don't know what. I've got a few things like that actually, swords and things that I've picked up that I've found that are stuck under my bed, just going to waste. I thought, well, what's the point I'm doing here? I was saving. It's a shame to have like a market stall selling them all off, and car boot sale. But I don't know how the law works in this country for doing that sort of stuff. And anyway, don't really matter. For now, they're staying where they are. So I've been nattering about rubbish for at least the last 5 minutes because I looked at the time and it's moved on, and I've anyway. Yes, stop fiddling with them. That's it. I got a couple of deliveries coming soon. I've got another knife, another QSP coming, which I'm really looking forward to showing you. I really like it actually. Yeah. I saw it the other day and thought I'm having that. So when that comes, I'll be showing you that one. Lovely enough. Those ones I've been showing you on the last couple of videos. Obviously, I've still got to show you more of them. I've also got I've been buying these. This is a Kwama. I've been buying these from. Oops. Obviously, it's. You see what it is. Oops. This is from. Oh, what they're called? What company is it? Cobra Steel. God, I went plain dead. From Cobra Steel, which obviously is it's arranged from Windlass. Windlass obviously they're not the they do things like they supply all the Gurkhas cookery knives for the in Nepal and things like this. They're a decent company, but they're on the lower end as far as price rise. As far if you're buying anything from them, but yeah, they do this Cobra Steel. I've got a few of them now. I'm just waiting for another one to come through the post. When it arrives, I'll have a show and tell with you. So until whenever the next time is going to be, it'll be whenever it is, I suppose. Right. If you've managed to get to the end of this video without turn it off, obviously if you're still there then you haven't turned it off, but you know what I mean. I apologise for talking out the back of my head most of the time, because as I say, at the moment I'm very hyper again, which probably means I'll drop again soon. So I'll have I've just recently, last couple of days, I've been in bed for 2 days. I slept for nearly 2 days solid, which is one of the reasons why I'm so hyper today. So, such is life, and life with a toad must be really difficult, and Mrs. Toad is an angel for putting up with me. I don't know how she does it. So, until next time, take it easy, keep them sharp, guys, and I'll see you again.